Hi singles, I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for What You Should Know. I just had a little announcement that I wanted to give you all. I'm just trying to really build this channel, and actually would like to ask for you guys to like and subscribe and share these videos to help me expand. Also, if anyone had any kind of a question, I'm going to take the first 2 comments that I get. Now this will be general, so if you have just a general question, give me your sign and your question. The first 2 people who comment, I will upload a video for the other viewers also to watch as well, because you're also a part of a soul group and part of the collective, but it will be tailor-made for your question. And so I just wanted to be of service, and then I also wanted to ask everyone what kind of videos you would like to see on this channel. I've been doing a lot of different videos just to try to give a variety, but if you had like a specific type of a video that you were interested in seeing, like a style of a read or something like that, I want to be accommodating as well as that, with that kind of stuff as well. Sorry, I think this is like my 4th video today, but it just really helps me study and stuff and get back into the groove of stuff and all that. So like I said, first 2 comments, I will do a question and upload it on the channel for you. So let's go ahead and get in here. What I'm doing, we got the hangman that just jumped out, so we'll just take it. What I'm doing is taking a card from each one of these decks, and oh no, the spirit just says, just tell somebody they need to let go of something. All right. So that's just a message from the spirit. If you need to let go of something, you've been hanging on, or looking at something from a different perspective, or you need to look at something from a different perspective, then you need to do that. The spirit said to do that. What I'm doing is taking, I've got 2 different decks of cards here, and we're going to take 1 card from each deck, and I will let you know what the spirit wants you to know. As always, if you get something beyond what I'm saying, that's your personal message from spirit, as always. And I may not always say, you know, a certain sign, but I might, you know. Always keep that in mind. I like to just go intuitive and be open to what the spirit wants to bring out. Okay? So with that said, these are already ready to go. Let me give this other deck a quick shuffle. I hope everybody's been enjoying your day. Alright, let's get focused in for singles. Hopefully I didn't say couples to y'all. This is definitely for singles. What you need to know. Thank you, sweet spirit, for clear defined messages. We bind and block all negative forces that would try to hinder any truth for the singles, for their highest good. With the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding to their matter, that we are allowed to know what needs to come forth for them. Always keep in mind that energies can flow in all different kinds of directions. So you either are this energy, or somebody's looking at you as this energy, or you're involved with somebody that is embodying this energy. So did I already cut these? I don't know if I did or not. We'll cut them again. I know I shuffled them, but all right. So the card that we are taking from this deck, and the card from this deck. All right, let's look at the first card here. Oh, beautiful. Singles. Something beautiful is happening. The wheel is turning. The wheel of fortune. Travel. You may meet somebody of interest, or you're single and you are already looking at somebody. Maybe they've already been looking at you. But something karmic is happening for you singles. And this is Jupiter energy. This is like a truth and luck and beautiful. So if you're standing in your integrity, obviously the wheel goes either way, right? But the spirit just wanted me to tell you that some of you have literally been looking and looking and looking, and your partner's also been looking and looking, and both of you are on, you know, looking at this wheel. Now I know that the wheel goes either way for karmic reasons, but the spirit is saying that the one that you are longing for is out there doing the same thing, but one party is just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And they're blindfolded in a situation here, but the spirit says that you're going to find each other now, because this is about luck. This is about truth. Truth is going to bring a situation to where now you're going to be able to find one another and quit running in circles. Your little heart's desire is going to be fulfilled, and this is a yes to anything. You know, am I ever going to find my Mr. Right, my Mrs. Right? Well, the answer is yes. This is a yes card, right? What you need to know is that there's travel here for you. So those of you who are looking for partners that want to travel, the answer is yes. What you need to know is that you're going to learn things like you've never learned before that may even have sounded foreign to you at one time, because the Wheel of Fortune represents that 9th house is about foreign places and foreign people. Some of you may be falling in love with somebody who's just completely foreign to you. Like literally, you know, they may not be a foreign person. They could be. For some of you, that is the case. For some of you, they're just like, I would have never dated anybody like you before, you know, because they're going to think totally different than you. And some of you are going to be in positions where you're going to be able to teach people with a new partner, singles. That's beautiful, because this sign is about teaching. And, you know, you're going to be literally traveling to go places, to stand up and be a speaker. Teachers have students. And you're going to be able to, now whether that is you literally travel, or you are somebody like what I do on YouTube, and you just get people to travel in their mind to get their gears going, and then they're doing something like that. Energy flows in all different kinds of ways, okay? You may just be somebody who is going to be a teacher with your partner sitting beside you just in your own home, but the Spirit make you a conduit to do something, you know, like what I'm doing, and just to be a help in the earth realm and to teach from that space. So that's beautiful energy. Some of you are going to meet your partners, and what you need to know is that because this is also about law, and so some of you are going to find either you're a lawyer or your spouse is going to be a lawyer, or they're going to be in the same type of profession as you. That's beautiful, because you know you want somebody you can be like-minded about, right? They got that higher mind and understanding and something like that, and or even if they're not a lawyer or a judge or something like that. You might just meet somebody that you are that, or they are that, and you're not, but for some reason they are your partner. And that, because, you know, like I said, people just foreign to other people, like higher knowledge of things, and maybe they didn't know. You're going to teach them how to come up higher in things, and then they're going to be a nice partner with you. And so a great kind of the ninth house about alchemizing, mixing, having a mixture of things, right? You bring this to the table, I bring that to the table, totally two different things, but they come together. It's like salt and pepper, you know, they're two different items, but they go together, that kind of a thing. And you're going to be able to alchemize some things together, singles, with this new partner. This is absolutely gorgeous energy, guys. And what you need to know, singles, is that there's going to be fire and water and steaminess out of this energy. And it's going to be grounded, and you're going to know how to speak, because within this energy here, and I was talking to somebody today about this, within the ninth house, they could be a Sagittarius actually that you're going to meet, but within the ninth house, in the high arcana, the card at the is the 14th card, is the angel that holds those 2 of cups, and the angel has the foot in the water and the foot on the ground. And it's a fire sign, and it's about the higher mind. Okay, that kind of rhymed. But anyway, that in that energy itself's got all 4 elements can be found there. You had to search for it because it was hidden, which makes sense, because in the zodiac wheel, the Sagittarius is right up against Scorpio, and that is about hidden things, right? And so that's amazing. And so some things are going to come out right out in front of your face, also, singles, that the Spirit wants me to know that you didn't even know was there all the time, but it was just hidden for a time, because now the wheel's turning for you. Some of you going to, you know, might even tonight meet that person. So within that energy alone, this person's going to be balanced, because that energy represents balancing things. So singles, the Spirit also wants me to tell you that past relationships that tore you up, this one's going to be balanced, and it's going to be finely mixed and tailor-made for you. And it is the Two of Cups that you've been looking for, right? That you've been traveling and thinking about and stuff like that. It's going to be something out of this world, and it's going to be very fortunate, and you're going to feel fortunate, especially when you're coming out of this kind of stuff, being beat up and stuff. The wheel's turning. The wheel's turning. Let's see what the next card is. The Five of Cups. What I just said, this is positive even though the card's not. Singles. Those of you who are in this crying over spilt milk, because this card comes and turns the wheel for you in a very positive direction. Now, obviously, I'm talking to those who are in their integrity, get the good stuff, right? If you're not, and you're single, and you got this energy, that it's okay, it's not okay, you just learn the lesson, and the wheel begins to turn for you in the other direction, and all things that I just said comes to you. That's as simple as that. It's a mindset change. This is about the higher mind, grabbing that spirituality, because this person, singles, that I'm connecting with is going to be very spiritual, and you're going to go through a spiritual connection. It's going to be a very fortunate, it's karmic, but it's fated. This new person is going to be fated after some of you have gone through relationships like this. This is the Five of Cups, where the person's normally crying over the spilt milk, but the Two Cups are behind him. But if you look at this, there's 3 cups spilt over, and he's just sitting there with his own cup, right? So some of you guys came out of this and said, "Screw it, I don't even care anymore. I just take my own cup and I'll just sit here in my self-pity." And the Creator's saying, because deep at your core, you don't really want that. The truth of the matter, and this is about the truth, is that obviously you didn't want to be alone. You wouldn't have tried before. And so the truth of the matter, my ear's ringing. I think that means something. I don't know, but it's ringing. So whatever that is for somebody, there's something's going off now, and you're understanding that the Creator's going to now send you something and someone after going through this stuff. I love the Creator, because the Creator will give you something intuitively, and then boom. I just said that about this cat, and this card come up to confirm to you the truth. This is the truth. This is about the truth. That I don't care how many times you've tried and tried and tried, there is that special someone out there for you, and it's coming. If you've been standing in your integrity and you have pulled yourself out of this self-pity mode, it's never too late. You say, "Well, I'm too old. I just sit here and drink my own cup." No, you're not too old for nothing. I said yesterday on one of the videos that I made that it was about the emperor running the kingdom even in his old age. And a lot of that reading was about feeling alive again. When Jupiter shows up, it represents, life, because it rules over the liver. And within the liver is the word live. So you will live again after this bullcrap that you had to go through. It's for learning and teaching now. Because like I said, singles, what you need to know is that all your past experiences that toppled over all of the other cups is nothing but beauty now, because he turns beauty, ashes, from ashes beauty come, right? It is that phoenix rising from the ashes, from that Scorpio energy that's right up against this in the wheel of the zodiac itself. Some of you guys are going to meet Scorpios, or have Scorpio really hard in their chart, heavy in their chart, where a hard situation came out of and it was hidden from you. But that energy, it's a magnet. This thing's going to be like it's going to draw people in. It's going to be huge. This is about expansion. Something expansion. It's expanding. Sorry, I've done so many videos. This thing's going to grow like the Empress energies, right? Just right out of it from this space. And you're gonna look back and go, all that was worth it, because I teach from this, and now I can pull other people out. You and your new partner, singles that are coming, going to be a powerhouse teacher. Beautiful. This person's going to be very intuitive and very spiritual. Water is creative and spiritual and intuitive. Some of you are going to meet somebody that's royalty. I'm seeing royal color here. Purple is a color of royalty. Somebody is travels the world, right? They're a traveler. Singles. Some of you gonna have somebody walk in your life that's gonna make you feel so emotionally fulfilled, because water is about emotion, right? It's gonna be steamy, like I said, that water and that fire, and then they are your other half. Like I said, that Two of Cups. It's from heaven. It's divine. It's absolutely divine. Some of you. What you need to know that the Spirit is saying, because the number here is 15, that's Saturn energy, and Saturn rules over the 4 fixed signs and the 10th house of Capricorn. 15, though, in the deck is the devil. But the Spirit wants me to tell you that when you coming out of devil-like energy, is that the Saturn energy is going to get you to a place of success, because that's also the World card. What you need to know, singles, is that this thing right here is going to be because the devil represents a heavy attraction. And like luxury. The devil card can also represent luxury. It also can make you feel chained. But that's not what the Spirit is saying here. The Spirit is saying that this thing, you're going to be so attracted to this person. You may have to chain yourself back because you just can't get off each other too. That's always a really nice energy to have. But especially if you've just been like this and you finally meet him, you're like, oh my God, you went from one thing to, like that. I'm also hearing in my spirit, somebody's going from rags to riches, just like that. And it's not that maybe you were in a place of poverty for whatever reason, or just, where you live, you're going to the palace now, or something like that is what I'm hearing. And it's just like, going to change like that. But what I did hear from this 15 is that the singles, the person coming into your life, it's going to be such a dynamic thing that devil energy, you guys are going to have to learn how to live with that energy around you, because, and I say that because people that see stuff like that, a lot of times people get envious of that kind of relationship in the earth, and because they don't see within themselves that they too can have that, a lot of people want to prey, P-R-E-Y, on what you have. But this thing's going to be a powerhouse, and you will be able to teach many people that may end up coming after that or trying to hit on your partner. You can rest assured that this partner is only going to have eyes for you. And that because you all are going to have that higher mind, you all both are going to know how to attack that thing when those type of energies come. Because a lot of times people get in those higher places and we read about them all the time or hear about them on the news or, stuff like that. People that are in the public eye and stuff like that, they get into addictions. Maybe you came out of things from your past relationship, or you are a person like this, and you the Spirit has already done a work in you. But you hear about stuff like that in the public eye, and you're going to be able to help people through that kind of stuff. Now, what you do need to know also on the flip side of that, singles, is that because that temptation is there, if you don't stay connected to the divine and you don't protect your partner, and your partner doesn't protect you, because we always are going to be tested, is that you can fall into that stuff. So always keep that higher mind instead of just being right down here in this touchy-feely stuff. With that Saturn energy is only there to test you, and so is this energy, the Wheel of Fortune. There is change coming, major change coming, singles. This fortune, though, it really is. If you put a Jupiter energy with Saturn energy, that's like over-the-top fortune. If you are in your upright, that is like you can go wherever you want. That's like your wish is my command kind of stuff. This beautiful, single. So what you need to know is good things are coming, even right out of a sad situation for many of you. Or even if it's just you, just for so long, just if you just never experienced any love here. Actually, there's 4 cups here. I just noticed that. No matter how many times you tried, this one is the one. You might have just been somebody who never, every time they come along, you just topple them over. Nope, nope, I want to be alone, I want to be alone, I want to be alone. But now, something's changed. The karmic will, the heavens now got you in a different place. You're in a totally different mindset right now. Because 5 represents change, and you got 3 of them, and this is a passionate change. Where you wanted to be held down into a place and not even give a chance. The devil card and the opposite end of that is breaking from those chains and breaking forth and having it all. That's beautiful. I hope this blessed you. The first 2 people that can give me a comment with a very general question with your sign, I will do a video for you. Love and light.